So the final fight of the evening here at the Liverpool Echo Arena.
What evening? It's morning.
Morning, early morning, yep. Half past midnight, and it's Tony Bellew against OVILL MCKENZIE. Commonwealth light heavyweight champion Bellew. Challenger McKenzie. And I'm sure we're not the only ones here, Colin, who are hoping for an early finish.
Yeah, we've been going, since 6 o'clock last night. It's 6.5 hours. My voice is just about to give out.
Well, both these guys have got a reputation as a puncher. Bellew is called the Bomber, for good reason as well. He's had a few stoppages. Wants to make a statement this evening. Didn't look great in his last fight against Bob Ajisafe down in London.
He went 12 rounds, didn't
Yeah, he was dropped as well. And so get McKenzie out of there nice and quick. Certainly looks lively in the opening exchanges. McKenzie's got a bit of a deceptive record.
He's had quite a few losses.
He's a bit better than his record suggests. "18 wins, 9 losses, 7 stoppages." It's a prize fighter champion though.
Yeah, the cruiserweight, wasn't it?
Fights out of Derby, born in Jamaica. Oh, now Bellew's down from a right hand on the top of the head. A cracking punch from McKenzie, who goes by the nickname of the Upsetter. And he may just be on the verge of an upset here. That was a terrific punch. Wake-up call for Bellew.
Well, that will focus his mind if nothing else does. So that's twice he's been down now in 2 fights. I tell you what, he looks a bit shaky on his feet still.
Not surprised. That was a real crack from McKenzie. We've already seen one Liverpool champion get knocked off tonight, and Paul Smith. I'm about to see another one lose. Tony Bellew down in this first round. McKenzie's got him trapped on the ropes now. Bellew's got McKenzie backed up. Worrying first round there for Tony Bellew on the floor.
Well, that puts him 2 points behind already.
Anthony Farnell in the corner.
Well, one thing about Bellew, he's a bit of a cocky lad, and he really thinks he's already a world champion, and this will, as I say, focus his mind.
Here's the knockdown.
Yeah.
Right hand just glanced the top of the head. I thought it was actually worse than it looked. It didn't look too good though.
No, he did not.
Bellew was straight up.
Which is often a mistake they make. They should stay down, take the 8 count, and then get up. Make sure your head's cleared. But their pride gets to them and they jump up too soon. Because Bellew's ambition
told off for punching on the break there, Tony Bellew.
I don't know what he's telling McKenzie off for.
Bellew's targeting this more title fight with Nathan Cleverly, isn't he?
Well, that's his great ambition, is to get Cleverly in the ring.
Fortunately, every time he steps up, Bellew, that fight seems to get a little bit further away rather than closer.
Well, it won't do him any harm to realise he's maybe not as great as he thinks he is.
He's not really got through with anything so far. Oh, good night. That was a great shot from McKenzie.
He's jumped up again.
Well, that was a terrific shot from OVILL MCKENZIE. Bellew says he's all right. Well, to get up from it.
Well, he got up and was sort of mouthing off, obviously, about how stupid he was to get caught again. A similar shot. Well,
down in rounds 1 and 2, Tony Bellew. Need to produce something special here. It really was a heavy knockdown, wasn't it, Colin? The first one might have been a flash one.
yeah, he went crashing to the canvas, didn't he?
Knockdown.
Again, jumped up straight away. He's bleeding from the mouth. He's in a sorry state, and the fight's not 6 minutes old. And he's 4 points behind. He's got a lot to make up.
Bellew's complaining about being hit on the back of the head. A few words exchanged between the two fighters there, I think.
Well, Bellew showed nothing so far, has he?
Oh, McKenzie knows he's got this round in the bank as well. Frank Warren just telling him to use the uppercut there. That's Frank's favourite get out of jail punch. Here's the second knockdown in the fight. Oh, good punch, wasn't it? Tell you what, Colin, it came from quite a long way away as well, didn't it?
Yes, he was lucky it wasn't a short punch. Again, it was on the side of the head, wasn't it? Well, he certainly crash landed on that occasion.
It was spectacular. Might need to do something special here, Tony Bellew.
Well, as I say, I've got 4 points behind already.
2 rounds in.
So he's got to win the next 4 rounds to get even. Showboating now, dropping their hands. And
McKenzie's not throwing a punch in this round, has he?
No.
Need to, maybe.
Maybe Bellew's saying thank goodness for that.
No, he does throw a punch. A good right hand. He's in great shape, isn't he, OVILL MCKENZIE?
Yes. He's obviously a member of that We Don't Want to Know You brigade.
I did say he's
Probably takes fights at the moment's notice.
a bit better than his record suggests. Bellew's got him trapped on the ropes here. Can he do anything? No, he just made to miss.
Bellew's trying very hard to nail him, but he's very elusive.
He can't land a single shot at the moment, can he, really, Colin?
Not really, but at least he's trying. It's more than McKenzie's doing at the moment.
Well, Bellew's got this round sewn up at the moment, I think, because McKenzie's not throwing a punch. That's better. Bit more action. The crowd like it. Try and raise Bellew as well.
There's some very good defensive work by Bellew then. I mean, McKenzie threw at least half a dozen punches and Bellew made him miss with every one. Well, he's pulled one round back.
Yeah, maybe you can build a bit of momentum from here, Tony Bellew. Just got sloppy in both the first and second round, didn't he, Colin?
Well, I mean, you can be overconfident. I think he seems to think he's invincible. Listening to him talk, but he's a lovely lad. I like him a lot. But as I say, if it focuses his mind and make him realise that this business is not as easy as he seems to make out.
Takes another good shot from McKenzie there. Bellew get through with one of his own. McKenzie's backed into the ropes now.
That's better. This is better from Bellew. He's boxing behind a jab now.
Yeah, begins to use that jab. Well, that's a good shot from Bellew. Right hand. It's funny actually, Colin. McKenzie's not done much, has he, since the two knockdowns?
The two punches he threw that knocked him down, and very little else.
Don't remember another decent punch he's thrown, really.
Well, he threw them, but to be fair, Bellew, with some very good defensive scores, made him miss with every one of them. Well, Bellew's coming back into the fight at last. He's in control of this round, and he won the previous one on my card. So he's halved the deficit, put it that way.
It's just McKenzie on the ropes there at the end of the round. Good body shot and a good head shot as well. More success for Bellew in the punches he's thrown. The two most important ones have been landed by McKenzie, who's had Bellew on the floor twice in rounds 1 and 2. Solid jab there from Bellew. Another one.
You know, all he's got to do is stick out the jab and he's won the fight.
There's a nice right hand from Bellew as well. Really beginning to dominate some of these rounds.
No power in them though, Ian.
No.
He's got the word bomber on his shorts, but
Very nearly bombed out, wasn't he?
absolutely.
Better from Bellew.
I mean, McKenzie hasn't got much to offer other
No,
than
no.
his fitness.
He's fit, he's slippery.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he's elusive.
can bang a bit as well. He's quite negative, isn't he?
Sure. I mean, I bet he couldn't believe what he was seeing when he put Bellew down twice in the first 2 rounds.
To be fair, neither could Bellew. Back to the corner, really berating himself, didn't he?
Certainly after the second one.
Well, here comes McKenzie, though. Bellew hurt him with a couple of body shots. Caused McKenzie to fire back. Good action here.
It's action, but it's a bit scrappy, isn't it?
It is. Bellew ends up hanging out the ropes when the bell goes.
Well,
Fairly mundane in that round, and another one to Bellew.
yeah, I gave it to Bellew. McKenzie's not doing anything really, is he? So he's pulling back the deficit slowly but surely. I've got him 1 point behind now, Bellew.
Bellew's corner looks slightly less worried than they were in those opening 2 rounds. As they come out for the 6th round. Bellew a point down on Colin Hart's scorecard.
Now, what's the referee telling them to do now? They're telling them what not to do. Gave them both a lecture. Not quite sure about what. McKenzie's tying that right hand to the side of the head again, isn't he?
Bellew's doing the majority of the work here. Good shot that from McKenzie. Right hand. Bellew digs in a body shot. I think McKenzie's in a little bit of trouble here. If Bellew can land a clean shot. First time in the fight, it looks as if Bellew's punches were taking effect.
And certainly digging them in now. Digging that right hand to the body as well.
A little grimace on his face there. Trapped in a neutral corner at the moment. Good shot from Bellew. Single right hand.
Well, they say the mark of a champion is the ones that can get up off the floor and win.
Well, McKenzie's going backwards here. Bellew senses he's got him in trouble. And McKenzie might just about be ready to... A little count. Back he comes. Both boxers looking very wild at the moment. Now McKenzie throws in a body shot.
Yeah, all he's got to do is measure his man and then throw the punch accurately. And he's flailing away with both hands.
I think Bellew got a bit overexcited there. Back comes McKenzie with a left hand. Better round that for Bellew.
Well, I've got him level.
Yeah, Bellew squares things up on the scorecards.
Halfway, he's now squared it up in on my card. So we start again with 6 rounds to go, dead level on my card.
So here comes the 7th. And we left it in the 6th with OVILL MCKENZIE in a bit of trouble. Bellew finally beginning to get through with some punches. Looks as if McKenzie's been refreshed by that minute break. Bellew's turn to go backwards.
Well, Bellew got out the tight corner there by turning his man against the ropes. He landed with a long right hand on McKenzie's chin, but McKenzie was going backwards.
Good left though from Bellew. McKenzie might have felt that one. Better shot that from McKenzie. Bellew taps his chest.
Well, he's trying to urge him to come forward, isn't he, all the time? They can counter him.
Lots of huffing and puffing in this round. Too much in the way of quality. It's better from Bellew.
That was a good right hand from Bellew.
Shots though there from McKenzie. Give each other a little knowing look on the belt. I wonder who'll be the happier corner, Colin.
I would think the Bellew corner now. I think their man's going to start taking over from now on, and they should cruise to victory. I can't see him stopping McKenzie, can you?
Well, maybe. I thought in the sixth he just began to get through. Not much of real quality in the seventh.
Bellew's got a bit of a cut. Excuse me, my voice is beginning to give out. He's got a bit of a cut above his right eye, not serious.
Eighth round coming up. That's a good shot from Bellew. Well, he started off very well this fight. It's beginning to drift into
mediocrity.
Yeah, into a morass of mediocrity. And McKenzie's not being too ambitious, is he, at the moment? Bellew seems to have got his measure at last. Good shots there though from McKenzie. It's funny now Bellew's into the fight. He's taking them much better.
Bellew trying to work the body now.
Bellew sucks it up then and has come back strong.
McKenzie's tiring rapidly.
Oh, good shot from Bellew.
Left hook, right on the button, flattened him on his back. He's got up, but he doesn't look too clever to me.
Very unsteady legs here. OVILL McKenzie and Bellew. He's got that equaliser. Goes charging across the ring. And it's all over. And Tony Bellew has rescued a win. Having been on the floor twice in the opening 2 rounds, he retains his Commonwealth light heavyweight title. But boy, did he make it tough for himself, and boy, did OVILL McKenzie make it tough too.
Absolutely. And but you've got to hand it to Bellew. As I said, the sign of a good champion is if you can get up off the floor and win. Well, he got up off the floor twice. But I don't think he can be happy with that performance, although the result was fine.
I'll tell you what, McKenzie
early on, those first 2 rounds, he was amateurish.
Here's a stoppage, though. Beautiful left hand from Bellew. I tell you what, McKenzie was desperate to get away from the referee and for it not to be stopped. It was a great shot from Bellew.
Perfect left hook, right on the button. And he went down on his back, and quite honestly, I never thought he was going to get up from that. The perfect punch.
And here's the stoppage. That was a bit harsh, wasn't it, Colin?
Well, in a sense, I think the referee could see that he had nothing left.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
You don't know?
No. I don't agree with that.
Well, maybe the referee was tired like us and wanted to get home.
There wasn't too much complaint from McKenzie, though. He did do his best to try and wriggle out of the grip of the referee after the fight had been stopped. But Bellew didn't land a punch before the stoppage.
But I think maybe the referee felt he should have stopped it when McKenzie got up, because I think he was a bit out of it then.
There was a wry smile on the face of McKenzie. Now Robert Smith, on Border Control, was in McKenzie's corner having a chat with the team. You can feel a little hard done by then, OVILL McKenzie, but it's Tony Bellew who retains his Commonwealth title with a very hard fought down on the floor, down on the canvas in rounds 1 and 2. And came back to win late on with a stoppage, win number 15 for him.